In a small, peaceful village nestled between green hills and sparkling streams lived a young girl named Sita. She was a curious child, always asking questions about the world around her. Despite her curiosity, Sita often felt insecure and uncertain about her abilities. She admired her friends who seemed so confident and capable, and she wondered why she felt different. Sita spent her days helping her family, playing with her friends, and dreaming of adventures she was too afraid to embark upon. One sunny afternoon, while Sita was sitting by the river, she overheard some villagers talking about a wise monk who lived on a distant mountain. They spoke of his profound wisdom and how he helped people find their true selves. Sita felt a spark of hope ignite within her. Maybe, just maybe, the monk could help her understand her insecurities and find the confidence she longed for. The idea of the journey thrilled her, but the thought of leaving her familiar village filled her with fear. That night, Sita lay in bed, her mind racing with thoughts of the journey. She imagined the dangers she might face, the long and tiring path, and the unknown challenges. The comfort of her home seemed so much safer. "What if I fail?" she whispered to herself. "What if I can't make it?" The fear grew stronger, and she decided it was better to stay in the village where everything was familiar and predictable. But deep inside, a small voice kept urging her to go, to find out what she was truly capable of. The next day, as Sita was walking through the village market, she met an old, kind traveler. He had a long white beard and eyes that twinkled with wisdom. The traveler noticed Sita's troubled expression and asked her what was on her mind. Hesitantly, she shared her desire to meet the wise monk and her fears about the journey. The traveler smiled warmly and told her stories of the monk's wisdom and kindness. He then handed her a map and said, "The path may be difficult, but the journey will teach you much about yourself. Trust in your heart, young one." Encouraged by the traveler's words, Sita felt a surge of determination. Maybe she could do it after all. With the map in hand and the traveler's encouragement in her heart, Sita finally decided to leave her village. She packed a small bag with essentials and, early one morning, said goodbye to her family and friends. They wished her well, though some were skeptical of her journey. Sita took a deep breath, looked back one last time, and stepped onto the path that led to the distant mountain. Every step away from the village filled her with a mix of excitement and apprehension. As Sita ventured further, the journey proved to be more challenging than she had anticipated. She had to cross a rickety bridge over a deep ravine, navigate through dense forests, and find shelter during sudden storms. Along the way, she met a boy named Ravi, who was also on a journey to find the monk. They quickly became friends, supporting each other through the difficult parts of the path. Together, they faced animals that seemed threatening but turned out to be friendly, and encountered other travelers who doubted their abilities and tried to dissuade them. However, with Ravi's companionship and their shared determination, Sita felt her confidence slowly growing. After several days, Sita and Ravi reached the base of the mountain. The sight of the towering peak above them was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The climb would be the most difficult part of their journey. They rested for the night, gathering their strength for the challenge ahead. As dawn broke, they began the steep ascent. The path was narrow and rocky, the air thin and cold. With each step, Sita battled her deepest fears and self-doubts. She questioned whether she was strong enough to reach the top, but Ravi's unwavering support and her own growing resilience pushed her onward. Nearing the peak, Sita faced her greatest challenge. The path became treacherous, with loose rocks and steep drops on either side. Exhausted and frightened, Sita slipped and nearly fell. For a moment, she felt completely overwhelmed and ready to give up. Her body trembled, and tears filled her eyes. She remembered the words of the traveler, "Trust in your heart." Gathering all her courage, she took a deep breath and focused on her inner strength. Slowly, she regained her footing and continued the climb. Each step felt like a victory over her fears, and as she reached the summit, she saw the entrance to a small, serene cave where the wise monk awaited her. Inside the serene cave, Sita finally met the wise monk. The monk welcomed her with a gentle smile and listened patiently as she recounted her journey and the challenges she faced. After hearing her story, the monk shared with her the profound lesson she had been seeking. Peace comes from within yourself. Do not seek it around you. These words resonated deeply with Sita. She realized that the strength and confidence she sought were already within her. She didn't need to look outside for validation. Her journey had taught her that she was capable and resilient. With this newfound wisdom, Sita began her journey back home. The path seemed less daunting now as she carried the monk's words in her heart. She felt a sense of calm and confidence that she had never experienced before. As she and Ravi retraced their steps, they encountered the same challenges, but Sita faced them with a new perspective. Her inner peace guided her actions, and she found herself helping others they met along the way, sharing the wisdom she had gained. As Sita and Ravi neared the village, they encountered one last test. A fierce storm had caused a landslide, blocking their path. The villagers who had come out to meet them were worried and unsure of what to do. Remembering the monk's teachings, Sita remained calm and organized the villagers to work together to clear the path. Her calmness and leadership inspired everyone, and together they overcame the obstacle. This final challenge demonstrated Sita's transformation. She had truly become a leader who could bring peace and strength to others. Sita returned to her village where she was warmly welcomed by her family and friends. She shared her journey and the important lessons she had learned. Peace comes from within yourself. Do not seek it around you. Her story inspired the villagers, and many began to seek their own paths to self-discovery and inner peace. Sita's journey had not only transformed her life, but also touched the lives of those around her. She had returned with the elixir of wisdom, bringing a newfound sense of peace and confidence to her entire community. And so the village flourished with the understanding that true strength and peace come from within. And so, dear friends, Sita's journey teaches us a timeless lesson. Peace comes from within yourself. Do not seek it around you. No matter how daunting the challenges we face, the strength and confidence to overcome them lie within us. Sita discovered that her fears and doubts were merely stepping stones to finding her true self. By trusting in her heart and embracing the journey, she transformed her life and inspired those around her. Remember, each one of us has the potential to embark on our own journey of self-discovery and inner peace. The obstacles we encounter are opportunities to grow and learn. Just like Sita, we can find the courage to face our fears and emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Thank you for joining me in this story of Sita's incredible journey. If you enjoyed this tale, I invite you to listen to more stories of inspiration and superation available on my YouTube channel. Each story holds a unique lesson, waiting to be discovered. Let's continue to explore these paths of wisdom together. Until next time, stay curious and keep believing in the power within you.